Welcome back. The Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, he said that the country has registered the highest ever growth in the value of defence production in the year 2023 and 24, and that the Make in India program is crossing new milestones. He also said that the government is committed to creating a more conducive regime for developing India as a leading global defence manufacturing hub. And my colleague Nikunj Garg joins us to give us more details. Sir, this is a massive boost for the Make in India strategy, especially the defense program under Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. Put this in context for all our viewers.
Well, Osama, yes, government would certainly like to claim that, and that is what they are claiming. They're also claiming a very interesting facet in this entire suite of achievement that they wish to publicize, and that is that while the 79% of the entire defense production of the last year 2022, 23, 24 comes from the defense PSUs, that is the public sector undertakings, the rest of the inputs, rest of the impetus to this program comes from the private sector. Now remember, globally, it's the private component of the defense equipment manufacturing industry that drives the defense industry. And for long, the criticism of the defense PSUs or the CPSUs working in that field has been that they have been too lethargic, too obsolete to change to the new demands and new technology that is emerging. So government on the one side by signing the tech transfer agreements, which is the most difficult part, technology transfer in the defense sector, because remember, it comes under a lot of restrictions, even in the most advanced democracies like the United States, France, United Kingdom, etc. So the tech transfer part is the most difficult part. So government on the one hand says that it is trying to achieve that through the mega contracts that it is signing with those countries. And on the other hand, it has been able to push the private sector of this country to manufacture certain items and contribute in certain quantum, which is now nearly 20% of the entire quantum of over 1 lakh crore rupees. That they see as is a success story, is the real success story. So two components currently which the government says is working. One is the renewed vigor and push that they are giving to the central public sector undertakings or defense public sector undertakings, and also the promotion of the private sector industry. Because remember, private sector in that sense is far more nimble, and the defense companies and other operators outside are always more happy or happier to sign technology transfer agreements with their private counterparts compared to the government undertaking. So in that sense, they say that their twin-pronged strategy is working. Obviously, there are critics who would say that this is too little too late and that Make in India program hasn't made such a big dent that government would want to claim. However, from the government's point of view and from the data point of view, it certainly looks to be an impressive achievement about which both Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi have tweeted this morning. And the figures are there for our viewers to evaluate. Figures are there on the screen as well. And one thing one will have to say, that there is a concerted push in the direction of manufacturing defense equipment in India. And for any country to become self-reliant, particularly in the defense sector, which is a very critical sector. And remember, Osama, we are in the world's most troubled neighborhood. To our west is Pakistan, a constant state sponsor of terrorism. To our east is China, a rising superpower. And as we all know, the rising superpowers' rise has never been peaceful in this country. We have had running disputes with them since 1952. India still claims that part of its territory was illegally transferred by the Chinese to the Pakistanis. So in that scenario, self-reliance in defense is extremely important for a country like India. And that is why this concerted effort and push certainly should be appreciated. Now, whether its results have been successful to the point where critics would also start to laud them, one will have to probably wait out for some time. Nonetheless, efforts in the correct direction for sure.
All right, Nikunj Garg there explaining this story and putting things into perspective for all our viewers there.